Up! Up! Up!
Praetor. Praetor Amalthus. The boy has arrived, Your Eminence.
Thank you. So you're Rex. I've heard much.
Hi, you're not the Praetor, are you?
Huh? No way.
Indeed. I am Amalthus. I understand your surprise. I imagine you expected somebody older.
We heard that you were Cole's driver. Your Eminence. Sorry.
No need for formalities. I am a mere representative of the Praetorium. The name Praetor is simply a decoration, if you will. In any case, we're the same, you and I. Aegis drivers. I consider us equals.
I feel a bit better now you've put it that way. Your Eminence.
You're different somehow. I seem to recall a more forceful personality.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here. I got this from Cole. He said it belonged to you. Please.
Ah, Cole. That brings back memories.
We're looking for a way to Elysium. Cole told us that you would know the way. I have to get to Elysium. To... to save Allrest, any way I can. I mean, we won't know for sure what we can do until we get there, I suppose. But if the stories are true, it's somewhere we can all live safely. It has to be real.
Long ago, too long ago, I used to think like you. Indeed, it led me to climb the World Tree. However, I did not find Elysium or the Architect. I believe it was because I was unworthy.
Rex, I know your desire all too well. I shall help you on your quest.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
No need for thanks. This may be my destiny. The reason I've lived all these years. And now...
Pyra. My name is Pyra.
I would be honored to have a moment alone with Pyra. I'd like to reminisce a little.
So Old Man Cole really did know the Praetor. Who'd have thought?
World is small place.
Will Pyra be okay by herself?
He's the Praetor, dimwit. What's he gonna do, eat her?
Back there, I felt something weird for a second.
What? Rex?
It felt like we were talking to that Malos guy.
You're imagining things. You know he's Malos's driver and it's messing with your head.
They not seem alike to me.
No, I know. It was just for an instant. Just this one moment where I couldn't tell if we were talking to the Praetor or Malos. Sorry, I'm not explaining it well.
There are blades who are influenced a lot by their drivers during resonance. Their appearance, their personality. That's probably all it is.
Perhaps it was due to your bond with Pyra. That could have heightened your perception of such things.
It was painted 1,500 years ago. Even through exposure to the elements, it has never needed repair, always as pristine as the day it was made. The technique is long forgotten. I often wonder if we are growing as a people, or in fact, regressing. What do you think?
Well, I'm just amazed at how little you've changed. Has nobody ever wondered about that?
I am Inderline, and the driver of an Aegis. It keeps me young.
If you say so. Why do this now, though? You've never let anyone go there before, have you?
Times change, Mithra. So do people.
That's not an answer.
I would like to believe there is one who can reach the Architect and save this dying world. Is that really so strange?
And Rex is the one.
Would you have resonated with him if he did not hold such potential?
Huh.
Still intact after all these centuries. Amazing. Pinnacle of flesh-eater technology. Tenacious creatures, humans.
I'm so sorry to do this to you.
I see. Very well. It appears Senator Roderick paid a visit to the Praetorium last night, off the record. Did you know that?
No. I haven't heard anything from His Majesty. Why now, I wonder? I can't imagine he was just paying his respects.
Do you think it's something to do with the excavation? Temperantia?
The issue His Majesty mentioned. If that is the case, he must be making covert deals with the Praetorium. Curse that man!
Sincere apologies, everyone, but I come with an urgent request. Please go to the audience chamber at once!
Up!
As you may know, there is a demilitarized zone between Mor Ardain and Uriah. Temperantia. Think of it as a buffer between the two nations. We've received word of fighting in the area. More Ardain are in possession of a Titan weapon. They're advancing as we speak towards the Orion garrison.
Impossible!
Well, the two countries' Titans are at their closest right now.
You're saying we were waiting for a chance to strike? Unthinkable! Our people would never go to war against His Majesty's will.
At any rate, we must investigate.
Yes, you're right. Praetor, I beg your leave. We need to find out what's going on. Your Eminence.
Thank you.
Your Eminence,
Might I ask you to assist Special Inquisitor Morag in her investigation?
We have no reason to refuse, and you needn't worry about me.
I am quite grateful to hear that.
Let's go after them. Hurry! Up! Huh.
Who's responsible for this? Preparations are still ongoing. If we attack now, we could...
What have you done, Senator Roderick?
Special Inquisitor, what are you doing here?
The Emperor ordered that the dig be halted. He was very specific, Senator. If you've restarted it, you have violated His Majesty's will.
The Emperor doesn't understand Mor Ardain's urgent lack of resources. This is for the Empire.
Your patriotism is touching. But that doesn't explain why you're waging war with Uriah!
It wasn't me. I did not give that order. Even I would never dream of declaring war without His Majesty's express consent.
So who in the...
Morag!
Who are these people busting in here?
This is the driver of the Aegis. You are to afford him the same respect as me.
This is him? I heard the rumors, but this boy?
There are rumors now? Wow. Am I really that famous?
Do you have any idea how much it costs to repair a water tower? It's a lot.
So less famous, more infamous.
Morag? Is Mor Ardain really attacking?
They are, as much as I hate to admit it.
Tell me, what's going on?
Tricky indeed. If this escalates into all-out war...
The timing is all wrong. We can't win this fight, not now.
Sounds like you were planning to start this sooner or later, sly rat.
Maybe save the accusations for now.
But the Empire never really wanted a war, did it?
That core crystal. Don't tell me you're the...
Answer me!
You're right.
Mithra?
Who stands to gain from an Ardainian-Orion war?
Who gains... You don't mean...
Jin and Torna.
It's very possible.
But how?
Maybe just coincidence after all? Master Pawn.
I wish I could believe that.
Inquisitor Morag, please. You are the only one who can put a stop to this.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think? But I'm not going to sit back and watch. Brigid?
Right.
Morag.
Rex. This is an Imperial matter. We can't ask for your aid in this affair.
Not if it's really a coincidence, like Tora said. But if Tona are really involved, doesn't that make this our problem too?
But...
think of it as compensation for the water tower. How's that?
I knew you'd go there.
You're so noble, it hurts.
Very well. Can I ask you to help me again?
Yep, we're on the case.
Yes, of course.
I'll accompany you.
Fam?
What's happening in Temperantia right now? It's being led by a weaponized Titan, correct? My power doesn't only affect blades, it also works against Titans. I am certain I can be of assistance. Besides? I have the strangest feeling that I'm somehow meant to be there.
Fan Lenorn. You.
Up! Huh. Huh. Up! Up! Oh! Up!
Hey, remind me again why we're bringing this spanner.
Because this sounds like fun.
We're not on holiday here.
I've heard a lot about these Torna people.
They're the ones collecting core crystals, yeah?
And besides, I can't pretend this doesn't concern us too. Not when they're calling themselves Torna.
Shalad?
You and I make a great team, my prince. Let's show 'em. Last chance to surrender. Just let me handle everything.
Lady Morag, greetings. I have news from the front. Our Titan weapon has crossed the central border. It's advancing at about 40 Titan pets per hour.
I want to get in front of it. Is there a suitable place to dock?
There's a bay fairly close by. If you dock there, you should be able to get to the cliffs above it.
Understood. Go!
Yes, ma'am.
What have we here?
My specialty.
What have we here?
In my experience,
Up. Come out, come out.
in my experience, how awful.
They didn't stand a chance.
Look, over there.
Watch out! Here it comes!
Everyone, okay?
Just about, I think.
We have to stop it.
How do we do that?
On its back, there's an ardanium drive mechanism. If we can somehow sever the cables connecting it to each leg, its energy supply will be cut off. It'll stop.
Lady Mithra, I presume you'll be able to destroy them.
Good plan.
Sure, that sounds like a feasible measure. That is, if we don't mind reducing the whole area to ashes.
What do you mean?
I read instruction manuals. It's my job to know these things. The weapon is powered by vaporized Titan bodily fluids. The gas it makes is completely unstable. The slightest shock and we have a giant explosion on our hands. There was an accident here just 3 months ago because we didn't see how unstable it was.
If we just attacked without realizing that...
Oh, damn it!
Why make a weapon that dangerous?
As long as we got the weapon inside enemy lines. Destroying the weapon would destroy them too. That was the justification given.
That's so cold, it's almost impressive.
That's exactly why the Emperor called a halt to the excavation.
Can we gather the people on board?
The control center is protected by 10 layers of armor. The chances of it being breached or destroyed are low. But that armor is limited. It doesn't entirely cover the energy cables.
So, it's them or nothing.
How we get up on Titan's back?
Up ahead. There's a spot where the cliff juts out. If we can get up there, we'll be able to jump onto its back.
But if our timing's off, we go head first down to the bottom of the cliff.
And we'd have to make it across, avoiding its attacks all the while.
I'll take care of it.
Fan?
I mean, I'll stop the Titan moving. While it's stopped, you all jump onto its back.
Fan, you... All right then. But you better be careful.
Don't worry. I will.
Then let's go. Huh. Up. Huh. That was poorly judged.
Ouch! Watch where you're going next time.
No! We lost the upper hand! Almost there! Ah! We can't get closer!
Allow me!
Fan!
Leave her. She'll be fine. Trust me.
Now, let's move!
Yeah! We just need to cut that! What?
An independent defense mechanism. Ardanian technology. My apologies.
Why would you even bloody make something like that?
Rich leader, fight now.
If only I was 500 years younger.
Mind you don't fall out, Clam. Yeah!
Oh, you can't do that!
It won't be that easy. Armor Veil!
Yeah!
It didn't connect.
Yeah!
So draw the enemy's attention.
Our emotions are in tune, Rex!
My thoughts exactly.
You can't do that!
Eagle Eye!
Now! This is unexpected.
Sword back! Anchor shot!
Make haste and retreat.
Let's keep this up, and we'll win for sure.
I like your attitude. Double spinning edge. Go for it. My dead stick cannot fail. Yes. Why not? What?
Now, let's show them what we're doing.
Won't be that.
Make haste and
Why
retreat.
not? Yeah. Double spinning edge.
Rush down.
Why not?
Eagle eye.
Yeah.
Back. Okay,
Hit it.
here
No.
we go. Prominence, revolt.
Ha. Yeah.
Jaguar.
This is unexpected.
Make haste
Double
and
spinning
retreat.
edge. Anchor shot. Why not?
Tie up.
Sword flash. Ha.
This is unexpected.
You can't do that. Legs.
Double spinning edge. Everyone's getting
I feel
Anchor
it in your
shot.
aura.
Now you'll see what fire can do.
Blade combo, third stage. Super awesome.
Why not?
Legs.
Ha.
And I go down.
Yeah.
Healing halo.
Double
Legs.
spinning edge.
Watch out.
Anchor shot.
Let us make use of it now.
It didn't connect. It won't be that easy.
Sword
have my
back.
back.
Hit it. No. For sure.
Prominence. And I healing halo.
Armor
Why
fail.
not?
My dead
Double
body.
spinning edge.
Much appreciated.
Anchor shot.
Let us make use of it now.
Why not? This is where we prove
Ready.
it.
Super
Sword
change.
bash.
Great eagle.
My
Healing
dead body.
halo.
Why not?
Much appreciated.
Double spinning edge.
Jaguar.
Anchor shot.
It won't be that easy.
Why not?
Chain attack, ready.
It stopped.
Yes, seems like it.
It's you. I thought it might be.
Jin!
I knew it.
So this is Jin, leader of Torna. I am Fan Lenorin. As envoy of Praetor Malphus, I am bringing you into custody.
How ironic that you should speak his name with that face, oblivious to everything, even your own identity.
What? Do you know something about...
And you, Aegis. Don't you dare stand there, acting like you're not involved in all this.
All right. Then tell me this. Why are you, who fought alongside us to defeat Malos, now standing by his side?
Jin fought against him.
It's very simple. I realized he had the right of it. That's all.
I don't think it's as simple as that at all.
So clever. You always were too clever for your own good.
Sorry. That's just the way I am.
Mithra! Don't tell me!
Yes. He's a blade too. He was the strongest blade in Torna, until it fell in the war.
It fell, says the girl who sank it.
A blade?
There were none stronger, yet none kinder either. And no one who hated to fight more than him. Why, Jin, what changed?
What if I told you it was your fault?
Mine.
If you hadn't sealed yourself away, then she'd still...
Oh. So that's it.
core crystal.
That color. It's like blood.
Careful. That crystal isn't normal.
Put away your sword. My ability is to restrict a blade's every action. As long as you are a blade, there is nothing you can do to escape its clutch.
Wait, restricting Blade's powers? Then before, was that...
Go ahead and try.
Let's show him a thing or three. Let's give him the full treatment.
Our emotions are in tune.
I've been
Let's
waiting
do
for you
that.
to see it. Ha! Double spinning edge.
Let's go.
Good shot.
Gotcha. Won't be that easy. And now!
Ultra slap!
Sword back!
Down!
Why not?
It won't be that
Double spinning edge.
The time to defend is now!
Done swallow!
Yeah!
Sure. Get over here! That's a tough one.
Skyward slap!
It won't be that easy.
Steam
Have
bomb
my
break.
thanks.
Ultra slash!
What would you have me
Steam
do?
bomb shot!
Gotcha!
Good on you.
Lock into!
Double spinning edge. Go for it.
Fire, be my sword.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
What is a blade?
I shall defend you to the
Just
last
give me the order!
Gotcha!
Empty moment.
Idiot slash!
Ow!
Eclipse! Blade!
Skyward slash!
Losing rush down!
Why
Get
not?
them a moment's rest!
Done swallow!
Let's keep this up, and we'll win for sure. Just give me the
None
heads up.
can withstand my flame!
Healing hail.
Now!
Skyward slap!
Double spinning edge.
Break! Empty
It'll be
moment!
fine. We can turn it around.
My dead body!
Just give me the heads up.
Yeah! Gotcha!
Try some adventure.
Ultra slash!
Wild roar! Why not?
Our emotions are in tune. Rush out.
Skyward
Don't
slap!
think.
Why not?
Eagle eye.
Double spinning edge.
Steam bomb break.
Ultra
Let's
slash!
keep this up, and we'll win for sure. What would you have me do?
My dead armor veil! Yes!
Skyward slap!
Hit it! No!
Fire, be my sword.
Blade combo, third stage.
Better you were already dead, right?
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Let's give them a moment's rest! My dead body!
With the double spinning edge.
Let's go.
Draw the enemy to center!
Just make use of it now. Lucky break.
Get them a moment's rest!
Diver combo.
Empty moment!
Yes!
I'm all set.
Gotcha! Skyward slap!
This won't do.
It'll be fine.
I shall defend you.
What would you have me do?
Now!
Done
Let's keep this up, and we'll win for sure.
Yes!
Mithra! Use the blade for this!
Eclipse! Blade!
Ultra slap!
Let's keep this up, and we'll win for sure.
Change.
My thoughts exactly.
Empty moment!
Just give me the heads up. Try some adventure.
Blade!
Skyward
You don't
slap!
stand a chance against us now.
Double spinning edge.
You are
Cyclone topple.
wonderful.
Blades!
Launch cyclone.
Get over here. Tough one. Rush down.
Sword back.
Blades!
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Ultra slap!
It won't be that easy.
Double spinning edge.
Heavenly
Sync it up, everyone.
striking!
We're up, Gramps.
Flame Nova.
Get him, Nia.
Here I come, ready or
Raging tiger!
Morag, suck it to them!
As planned.
Hey!
Magnificent!
And another one. Azami!
Let's start with a handshake.
Get him, Mia!
On it. Let's do it.
Excellent!
Morag, suck it to them!
Superb!
Still feels stronger.
Getting
I'm
better.
still getting stronger.
How is he still moving? Even that Petroka girl couldn't withstand it.
No, it's working. His powers are certainly limited now. But Jin, he's one of the most powerful blades in history.
Even so, we can beat him. We just have to work together.
I don't think so.
What? Fan!
You are no slave. Be free now.
Fan. No. No. Why? Jin! Why the hell would you do this? What good does it do you?
Why, you ask? Then let me ask you this. Blades are granted phenomenal power from our Creator on high, yet we are doomed to never remember. Why?
What?
The accumulation of memories is what allows mankind, no, all life to grow, change, evolve. But blades are fleeting. When we return to our cores, our memories are lost, our growth snatched away forever.
People aren't so different.
Man's life too has an end, yes. However, though each individual life is fleeting, you pass on your memories, allowing you to grow as a species, as a culture. Why does Indal control all the core crystals? By controlling the moment of every blade's birth, they enslave our entire kind. How is that fair? We have no culture because Indal decrees it. Because that's what your kind do.
Jin!
Why are you the masters and we the slaves? It is we who embody the very nature of this world.
Blades embody the world. I don't get what you're...
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. But I'm afraid your journey ends here.
What?
Why now?
Hey, now's our chance!
Huh?
What are you standing around for? Show that scumbag what's what!
What?
It's Akos! Malos sent me. Time to make an exit. Ready?
Who says we're going to let you go?
You really don't understand, do you? You really think this is over?
What the? How? We cut the bloody cable!
Certainly. But some energy still remains deep in its core. Don't you see? It's like a blade weapon. Well, you seem busy. I'll leave you to it. Bye.
Wait! Let's show him a thing or three.
In I
We
go!
can do this together.
Yes! This is unexpected.
Oh, you can't do that!
It won't be that easy.
Blaze! Rush down!
Why not?
It won't be that easy.
This is unexpected.
Sword back!
Just give me the heads up!
Gotcha!
Give me the You chose well.
Oh, you can't do
Double spinning edge!
Let's keep this up and we'll
My
win for
dead
sure.
body.
My thoughts exactly! Sword lash!
Just give me the heads up!
It didn't connect?
Let's keep this up and we'll win for
Everyone's
sure.
getting psyched!
Let us
You
make
have
use of it.
unwavering resolve.
We're on a roll now! Now, let's show them what
You're
we're
a
doing, mate!
Blaze!
Yeah! Sword bash! Yeah!
It won't be that easy.
Spinning edge!
Fail!
Gotcha!
Yes! Fucking two!
Everyone's getting psyched!
Connect?
It won't be that easy.
Sword back! Anchor shot! Ha!
Fucking two!
My
let's
dead
go.
body.
Rex, I'm with you!
Burning
Sword!
Super!
I
shall defend you to the last, my
Just
lady.
give me the order! Eclipse! Blade!
Oh, it's okay!
Can't do that! Overflow!
Just give me the heads up!
Make
Double
it
spinning edge! Why not?
Indeed. Great! This is just
Chase.
give me the
Sword
order!
Back!
Jet Eclipse!
Let us make use of
Arms,
it
Lady
now.
Morag!
You can't do
I
that!
am come! Swirling Dragon! Healing Halo!
Just give me the heads up! Let's go!
Gotcha!
Rush down!
Why not? Double spinning edge!
It didn't connect?
Sure! Yeah!
Get over here! That's a tough one!
Why not?
Indeed.
Ha! Yeah!
Fucking two!
Ha! Yeah! Sword lash!
Well done!
Eagle Eye!
I missed!
Thanks!
I owe you a
It won't be that spinning edge!
Much
Anchor shot!
Fucking
Ha!
two! This is unexpected!
Yeah!
Blaze!
Just give me the
I
heads
shall
up!
defend you to the
Gotcha.
last, my lady.
I missed!
It didn't connect?
Let's go!
Break!
Sword bash!
Now! Oh,
Hey, did you
Rolling
fix it?
Dragon!
Ha!
won't be
Double
that.
spinning edge!
Much
Anchor
appreciated.
shot! Ha!
Let us make use of it
It
now.
didn't connect? Break!
Try cement rush down!
I missed!
My dead body.
Sword bash!
Now, electric!
Let's go!
Sure. Rex, I'm with you!
Burning
Sword!
Super!
Get over here!
Draw the enemy's attention.
Get
Get
down!
out there!
You chose well!
It won't be that easy.
Break!
Ha!
Just give me
Double
that
spinning edge!
Armor fail!
Eat my
Blaze!
hearts!
Yeah!
Give me the order!
Yeah! Sword back! Anchor
chose
shot!
well.
Ha! Will of the
I
wisp!
shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Why not?
Break! Break!
It won't be that easy.
Much
Double
appreciated.
spinning edge!
Oh, you can't do that!
My
Ha!
dead body.
Ow! Sword back!
But we
Anchor
can have
shot!
me too!
Break! It didn't connect? Break!
Jetway
Go
flash!
for it!
You're
Now you'll see what fire can do!
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Blaze!
Why not?
And now!
Gotcha!
Armor fail!
Yeah! Double spinning
Don't
edge!
give them a moment's rest.
Sure! I missed! Sword
Blaze!
back!
You
I
can
shall
rest.
defend you to the
It's getting
last,
tough.
my lady.
Jetway flash!
Blaze! Now! Yes!
Yeah! Double spinning
Rex, maybe you should slow down.
I can't just give me the
Get
order.
over here.
Take care of
Gotcha!
it. Break!
Hit it! No!
Hey,
chose well.
Get over here!
Dragon!
Much obliged! Sword back!
Just give me the heads up!
Armor
Gotcha.
fail! Didn't connect?
Ha!
Break!
Burn out,
Double
waste.
spinning edge!
Blaze!
You
Why
missed
not?
with the wrong play!
Blade combo. Third stage.
Done well.
Mega explosion. Topple.
Good on you.
You'll never give up. Rex, we can do it.
I missed.
Sure. Just give me the order.
Just keep your head set.
Sword back. Sink it up, everyone. We're up, Gramps.
Ray of punishment.
Down.
Get him, Nia.
Let us settle this. Elemental burst.
Morag, suck into
Martin.
the Ardanian
Very
honor.
well.
Down.
Let's keep it up.
Magnificent.
Hit it, no!
Photon.
Magnificent.
Get him, Nia.
Here I can. Ready or
Aquawave. Magnificent.
Morag, suck into the blade.
Very well. There is still
Enemy
much
down.
to learn.
I don't get it. I'm meant to be a driver now. I have a blade of my own. But I couldn't do anything. Fan. Nothing's changed. I'm just as weak as I've always been. Jin, what happened to make you like this?
What is that? Dad! Orion Army! So many of them!
What?
No! Shit! Who gave that damn order?
At this rate, I don't think there's any stopping them.
How so?
They think more Ardain attacked them illegally, with no declaration of war.
This is bad. If someone doesn't explain what's really going on...
But there's no time for that.
So what? We just give up?
Heavy cannons. That's Uriah's main weapon.
Here too. More Ardain also readying artillery.
I don't care if we're not going to make it in time. We need to get to Uriah.
Right.
Wait!
You little scamp. Do you know how much the core you took was worth? I stole it from the castle. 3 years it took me to get it. And now...
Please! She's barely 10 years old!
Silence! Stay out of it! If you die, it'll be as good as new. You brought this on yourself. Ah!
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always. My name is Jin. What's yours?
Laura.
It seems like sending outcasts was the right choice. You all right?
I've been through worse. I can handle it.
Jin, I swear I'll make your dream come true. So stop putting yourself at risk.
There's still time.
Is that part of your dream, too? What are we, in the end? This hunger I feel, this thirst, is it really my own? Or is it someone else's? Sometimes I can't tell. Tell me, Jin, are you really here? I don't know where I really am.
You're starting to sound like a human.
Oh, yeah?
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Humans and blades.
What's the deal with this ceasefire?
A tribunal, it looks like. Praetor Malthus is here in person. And who's going to argue with the Praetor?
Does he have any clue how many men we lost? If those Ardanians get away with this, Architect, damn it.
Quit your grumbling, mate. All this is way beyond our pay grade.
You got that right. We're all just faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs. CO says jump, we jump.
I am returned!
All friends returned safely!
I'll wield this power to protect my friends.
I can keep getting better.
Well?
Well met.
I'll protect you all with this!
Excellent! I can't wait to test this out!
I feel I can go far.
I'm growing stronger by the day, it seems. I vow to carry out my sworn duty.
I'll apply myself fully. I imagine I'll fit right in. Reporting.
Let me demonstrate my leadership capabilities. I think it's about time to depart.
Best of luck to you.
Up!
My deepest thanks to you for agreeing to this ceasefire. Queen Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore, representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozikairis Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
The Crown Prince, the prodigal Prince of Tantal.
What a spectacle! Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later. The way to the World Tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage that ourselves.
Even so...
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself. Oh, he's serious. He always is.
He will annihilate mankind, and then he will kill the architect.
Now, it seems Mor Ardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Nile, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offence.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your Majesty at all.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be? What a preposterous notion. The people you speak of are merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozyclyrus, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenos Tantal.
Can confirm ex-Chairman Banner give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies, methinks, and in great number, yes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malos, who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved?
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mithra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater. But that is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
"6 o'clock already. Mithra's been in there for a long time now.
We've just got to trust them. They're dealing with the leaders of whole nations. It's not like there's anything you or me can do to help.
Ugh.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
the horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
Or worse still, Malos's goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Amalthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos's driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool. It was to prevent such foolishness that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos. The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
I guess they did call her a goddess. The state funeral makes sense. Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you to be more clingy. You really are different from her.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Pirates? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
I'll burn you.
I kid. Sheesh. It's weird, though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minoth? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
But now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How's it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fans isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
Mission complete.
Nicely done.
A reasonable result.
Poppy, initiate rest mode.
Count me in.
I withdraw
Don't
reluctantly.
worry, I'm brave.
As
I
I
strive to do
fight.
the utmost best, whatever my role.
How's this sound? Rock and the Rockettes. I'm Rock, your leader. Move out, you grunts. And don't touch my feathers.
Have fun, chaps!
Up.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really. What were you doing?
I was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with a crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too?
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
Right, yeah.
Now then, my work is done for the day. Come with me.
A special envoy? To Tantal? Me?
Correct. Behold. As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently inhabit. We make our home on Titans, moving in circles around the world tree. And here lies the Great Void. This void came into being 500 years ago. It did not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the World Tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait, you mean that thing?
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mithra?
So that thing is Mithra's. Then what did it attack us for? Doesn't make sense.
Ophion was felled in the ancient battle with Malos, sinking below the clouds. This means someone must have revived it.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War, so an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said, mankind is regressing. Only one artifact remains that can rescind Ophion's orders, and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Theta, and it's guarded by the royal family. I'll take you to it.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malos and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Theta for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. Do it as a favor for a once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
So we're travelling with Shell-led you? Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Luck of Zeke not so great. Bet we shipwrecked by tomorrow.
Cheeky furball.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't know about those clowns, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantol?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
If you say so. I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty or nostalgia? Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantol.
Up!
Tensions seem high.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Morardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent penship? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get him to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know.
Acquiescing? You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed. She has much to attend to.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott?
Yes. I don't think anything less will be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well, then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, Your Majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well...
Up! Huh.
Huh. Would you mind having a chat?
Oh! Up! Up! Up!
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil?
Banners going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems Acting Chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to Acting Chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw him. And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons.
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.